And we are back, everybody. Good morning to AM Live. I'm here with Cecily Smith, Executive Director of the Foothill Conservancy. Good morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for getting up so early.
Yes.
Walked in with her giant coffee. Everybody comes in the morning with a big old bladder buster of coffee.
Well, I have it all day long. So.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So we have a big event coming up on the 10th,
yes.
Right? Before we get to that, tell us a little bit about what Foothill Conservancy does and what you're fighting for.
We were actually founded in 1989. And it was started by a small group of citizens that were just concerned about land and water issues in the county. This is such a fabulous place to live, and people live here for the quality of life, the historic and cultural history, and the beautiful open space, and rivers and mountains and forests. So there was a group of folks, and they just started gathering and having potlucks, and bit by bit that became a little bit more organized until it became Foothill Conservancy, and we were actually incorporated in 1990, so this is our 25th anniversary.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And there's a bill out there right now.
Yes, we actually, Representative Frank Bigelow introduced AB 142 this last session. It's a McCollum River Wild and Scenic Study Bill. And it went through, the last vote in the Assembly was 74-1. It's actually on the governor's desk right now, waiting to be signed. It received very strong support. The last vote in the Assembly was 74-1. What this bill does is it requires the Secretary to do a study on the McCollum River to see if it's eligible for wild and scenic designation under California state law. Some of the things that we're especially happy about in this particular bill, there were some negotiations to add some provisions in, and one is that there is a set deadline of December 2017. It does state that the McCollum River will be considered as a potential addition to the Wild and Scenic River system. And one of the things that's most important is it offers protection to the river against new dams or diversions through the time of the study or up until the end of 2021, whichever happens first. So,
Gotcha.
So we're very happy about that.
Very cool. So,
yeah.
You're a busy lady.
Yes, but I like it.
Awesome, awesome. And you get to work with some great people. I know many of them. So
Fabulous, yeah.
Good people, good people. And since it's your 25th anniversary, you have a big event coming up.
We do.
Yay.
It's a 25th party. Got to have a party for 25 years, yeah.
So it is the Foothill Conservancy's 25th anniversary celebration, Saturday, October 10th. Tell us about it. What do we got going on? How much are the tickets? Where's it at? What kind of music?
We have a fabulous venue. It's going to be at Carmere Vineyards
very cool.
in Shenandoah Valley. Lucy Spice Box is going to be providing some really fantastic appetizers.
We love Lucy Spice Box.
Yes, we do. And we're going to have live music by Herb Boxhorn and Claudia Promessi.
Oh, very cool.
Martha Davis is going to be our guest speaker. Martha Davis led the campaign to save Mono Lake.
Oh,
and
okay.
so she's going to be our guest speaker. She's very informed and experienced in the power of local grassroots community groups to strengthen communities and protect communities and, you know, maintain a great quality of life.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, and tickets are $50.
Or 2 for $100, special deal.
Or 2 for $100. But again, Lucy Spice Box, complimentary beer and wine.
Very nice.
And we have some great raffle prizes too.
And where can they get these tickets?
Tickets are online, so the best way would be to go to our website, foothillconservancy.org, and there's a link right there to get your tickets. If folks want raffle tickets ahead of time, they can call our office at 223-3508.
223-3508.
Yeah, we've got some great prizes, including gift certificate for taste and the new To-Be Rest in Plymouth. So,
coming up very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Some other great lodging prizes as well.
Very cool. So that is Saturday, October 10th. What time does it start?
5:30.
5:30 till morning.
8-ish. Till they kick us out.
Till they kick them out. Usually, this is Amador County. Till they kick them out. So I've never been to an event that stopped right when they said they would. It's usually all right. It's the sun's coming up. We got to go.
Yeah.
So the Moke River. When I first moved here, that was everybody talked about the McCollum River. How big is that? How much of that is covered in our area? I mean, where does it start? Where does it go?
Well, it actually starts in the headwaters are in Alpine County.
Okay.
And then it flows, of course, it's the boundary between Amador and Calaveras,
Right.
and then heads on down into the San Joaquin, into the Delta. So it's mountains to see.
And a lot of people go there.
A lot of people go there, yeah. It's great because any time I go walking along it, any time of day, any day of the week, there's someone out there. And I had an occasion not too long ago, there was a gentleman there who'd come up from Stockton, brought his 2 teenage sons, and he brought them because that's what his family used to do when he was their age.
Sure.
And he said, I want them to come see what I experienced when I was their age. And I thought, wow, that's great.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've seen postings for cleanup, for the Moke River cleanup, which of course is important. I mean, we're in such, as you say, we're in such a beautiful area. People come here because of the scenery, the peacefulness, the wild animals, the rivers, everything. It's important to keep them clean,
Yeah.
And that's hard sometimes because not everybody thinks like this,
Right.
So, what else do you do? What else is the Foothill Conservancy? I know that's a big one. The Moke River, it always seems like it's out there.
Right. But we're involved in land use issues right now. As many folks know, both the Calaveras County and Amador County general plans are going through their update process.
Mm-hmm. And you deal with both counties?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Our mission has us working in both counties on land and water for current and future generations. So we're involved with that. We submitted comments. We're hoping that when the final general plan comes through, it will offer some good policy in terms of how we want to take next steps in development. I mean, development's going to happen, but there are ways to do it that make more sense than just not planning well.
Sure. Yeah. Certainly planning is key with things like this.
Yeah.
I grew up on the East Coast. I love living here.
Yeah.
Love living here. I don't hear airplanes. If I hear helicopters,
Yeah.
unfortunately, recently, if I hear helicopters, it's because they're dumping water.
Yeah.
But which is unfortunate, as we all know. But on the East Coast, if I heard helicopters, it usually was followed by, we're looking for a male, 6'3", extremely dangerous. I didn't hear that this time. So.
Well, land use planning is important, not just from, people will typically think from, well, it's an environmental thing. They just want to protect open space or a certain aspect. But actually part of it is maintaining the historical